What's up, guys? It's Brian from Ashford Hub. It's about 8:40 a.m. Eastern Time. February 1st, 2018. All right, new month. We're coming to you with a brand new Bitcoin trading video this morning. But first, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, upvote, re-steam. Would all be greatly appreciated. Links are down below if you guys aren't on DTube or Steam it. Definitely highly recommend that. They're great platforms there. And our trading team link is down below as well. The Facebook trading team link is down below. So let's get right into it. Is Bitcoin dead? No, it's not dead. Short answer. It's not dead yet. But it's not looking so good at the same time. I'm kind of at a crossroads. I'm happy my predictions are coming true. But B, I'm unhappy because, I want to see the price to go up too. So, I am a holder of Bitcoin. Obviously, my holdings are fractions of what they used to be before, having sold out, much of it right here and right here. And I've done a little trading, along here to pick some other profit along the way. But I'm a big believer in cryptocurrency and obviously Bitcoin too. So, lots of changes up ahead, I'd imagine. But the course of an industry is not made up out of one candle. Okay, it's not predicted by one candle. So, or two candles, or a bunch of candles, right? I mean, it's it's much more than that. So yesterday, actually I think it's even been longer than a day, but it's probably about a day and a half. The market just hung out at this nexus of support lines. We made a video on it, and what I had mentioned was that this was a bearish flag, and that the market most likely would come down after that. I thought possibly we may have a little bit more sideways action before the market were to come down. The reason why I thought we'd have more sideways action before the market were to come down was because I was hoping and expecting that there wouldn't be as many sellers left over. So what happened here? Let me kind of zoom in here on a 1 hour chart. I'm just going to step you through it. And this is kind of what I do, even when I'm up to, the wee hours of the morning. Looking at charts and such, basically painting a picture to myself, and by that I'm pulling out what I believe the sentiment is of the market. And yes, we know the market came down here, hit this nexus of support lines. There's a video on that, and then it started going sideways. And as I mentioned, as it goes sideways, a lot of these support lines start to diverge, right? Everything comes in, everything's basically on an angle here, right? So nothing is constant throughout time. So only it's right this point in time right here where all these support lines come together. And as we move on in time, these support lines start diverging, and it makes it easier for the market to come through. And the reason why I was thinking was because possibly, like I mentioned before, possibly maybe there's not as many sellers as before. I was wrong. There are still a lot of sellers around. Look at this volume that has come through. Okay? Look at all this volume that has come through. I'm not sure why this volume didn't show up right here. Okay, it didn't. Who knows? The market had to go sideways anyway, and then it came down here. Could possibly be that there was some sort of buyers that were around that were trying to go ahead and try to prop up the market along this support level right here. However, I don't really see much buy volume coming in right here. So for some reason, the market decided to fall off right here, and people just started selling everything. There wasn't a bid to be found. And we're continuing that trend right now. We're continuing that. So where's the next stop? Well, can zoom out to see if there's anything really anywhere. And yeah, we happen to be on something right now. This bottom right here. Okay, let's call this 9,050 is the bottom of this bullish flag right here. This is a So it could be a few different patterns, but one pattern in particular that I like is that it's a bullish flag, and then the market ran up. But the bottom of this bullish flag is somewhere around this level, okay? Somewhere around, you could actually say it could be even a little bit lower. Let me hold on a sec. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, it's about 9,000. Scratch the 9,050. It's about 9,000. And the market came down pretty much to this level. Pretty much to about 9,050. Approximately. Yep. So this also happens to be another bottom here. Okay, this is not a line that we drew. Yeah, believe it or not, there's some lines we did not draw. But yes, this is a line, a very obvious line that we do have and that we have been monitoring. So 9,050 is one possible support level here. Will it go ahead and stick around here? Who's to know? It's difficult. It's very difficult to say. My viewpoint is that it may stick around here for some time, and when it does, we're gonna have to see what's going on here. You know, this could be a 1, 2, this could be a 3, 4, and then we're gonna have 5. We can have an extended 5. There's chances are this is a B, C correction right here. So if that's the case, we could see a little bit lower lows right here. We could see the market actually pierce through here, especially considering the volume that I'm seeing right now. I'd imagine if we start breaking past this 9,050 level or 9,000 level, we are going to, it's basically a range, right? So it's basically this level right here of 9,000, and then there's the bottom of the candle right here of about like 9,100, 9,150. Okay, so it's basically a range. So I very well could see that this were to come back down. We have basically an extended fifth wave, and the market ends up somewhere around here. Now this level here is about 8,000. I remember when I got a lot of heat for bringing up that number, and it looks like that number is within sights. Another thing to mention is the QQE indicator has turned negative, right along here. Okay, this is a great way to just show that the market just made a very quick turn, because the QQE indicator, easy for me to say, QQE indicator, basically just took a tank right here, right? Just tanked. Let's also take a look at the QQE indicator on a 4-hour basis. Right, on a 4-hour basis, it looks much more thought out than on a 1-hour basis, where it just took a very quick turn. Okay, the market actually went ahead and crossed over right here. Okay, we're all the way up here at about 11,200 and 11,200. Okay, and then the market has come down since from there. So we're gonna leave it right there, right now. Not much else really to say about this, other than the count and the ABC correction that we think possibly is going on right here. We're hoping that this were to come down and basically come back up again. There is, this dashed triangle right here. Okay, there's another one that we can draw. Actually, it's already drawn. Is this green triangle? Okay, so this is the triangle that we possibly could be in. All right, so this would be A. We would have a B right here, and this would be C, D, and E, and then maybe up. That's possibly one direction. Another direction possibly could be is that we have this blue line right here, okay, that's coming across, and probably start extending this a bit. Okay, and we basically had like a bearish wick right here, and the market then came back down underneath it. That's possibly another triangle that it possibly could be. So we were looking at all these things at the same time, and you kind of need to, because you don't really know what it is, but you got to plan for multiple scenarios. You know, you got to have a plan A, B, and a C at the very least. At the very least, we probably have about 10 different patterns that that we're looking at any one period of time on just about every single chart. And I think we're only really showing about 3 of them. Only about 3 of them. That's our top 3 or 4. So anyway, we're going to leave it there for right now. Let us know if you have any questions, any comments. Happy trading.